Hi guys, blimey, it has been a while. Have you missed me? If you have, let me know in the comments. I'd actually be quite pleased to know. Well anyway, I'm back and we've got another English video for you. By the way, we've added subtitles. You can click the CC icon below to understand every single word. So, today I'm going to be reviewing the English language spoken by famous people. So this ought to be fun. Вы на канале онлайн-школе английского языка EnglishDom. Меня зовут Брэдли, ваш преподаватель, носитель английского языка. Let's get going. So before we start, make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. And if you want to subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you get notified upon every new release. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or even our Telegram channel to get more English-related content. So anyway, let's get into the video. So today we're going to be analyzing the English of celebrities. Iván Urganт, Юрий Dudь, and if I'm honest, I didn't know who any of these people were before starting this video, apart from Юрий Dudь, who I think I've seen before a few times. Let's start by taking a look at an interview that took place in Russia between Stephen Colbert and Iván Urganт. So, as I understand, Stephen went to Russia and in his stereotypical American way, he went with plenty of stereotypes about Russians. Now, he wanted to speak to Ivan about his show because it's very similar to the one that Stephen has back in the USA. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so let's talk about like restrictions.
Okay.
Are there things you can and cannot say on your show? Like, do you feel comfortable doing politics on your show?
Not really too much politics. We do some.
Do you talk about Trump on your show?
Time to time.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. From time to time. Then that's very British. Not only does he use a British accent here, but from time to time is a very British expression. So you can use this when you want to say that you do something habitually, but not that often. For example, from time to time, I goes to the cinema. Yeah, let's continue.
Because we talk about him all the time.
Yeah, that's why you guys #1 now in the States.
Oh, there's a problem here. Do you know what it is? Well, he's actually missing the verb to be after guys. And because guys is plural, we need to use are. So the sentence should be, that's why you guys are #1 in the States. Yeah? Okay, let's continue.
I'm very grateful, Mr.
Thank
President.
you, Mr. President. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So we're more close to Fallon
Yeah?
than
Jimmy's
than,
great?
than to John Oliver.
Real quick, hold on, let's see. Okay, hold on.
All right,
Okay.
ask him about
Emmys.
Putin.
Do you have any Emmys?
Ask him about Putin. Is he like to sit naked on a horse? I want say it.
Okay.
I don't know what that was about. Okay, so at this point, Ivan's basically forgotten basic grammar. This sentence makes no sense. I think he's trying to say, does he like to sit on naked horses? But I'm not sure, right? So let's analyze this in more detail. You need to use does here because we're implying the present tense, right? Does she like football, for example? You can use is to again imply the present continuous form. For example, is she playing football? It means that she's playing football right now, okay, at the moment of speech.
I was finally ready to make my Russian debut.
Okay, so overall, Ivan makes some obvious mistakes here, right? But when he's focusing, he does use this clear pronunciation and mostly correct grammar. He also understands everything that Stephen asks him, so I'd say from this interview, I think he has a level of around B1. What do you guys think? Am I right? Does Ivan have a level of B1 in English or not? Leave a comment and let's discuss it. Also, if you see some mistakes that I've missed, you're more than welcome to analyze his English in the comments below. But of course, Iván Urganт can improve his English, just like you, by registering for your first online English lesson with a teacher from EnglishDom. You can practice everything that you've learned in this video, and you can also discuss your favorite topics and maybe ask the teacher to explain some difficult grammatical rules. And that's not all, because you also have access to an amazing ED class system where you can practice English with interactive exercises, and it means no more heavy books, which is kind of important, right? You can also learn English wherever you want, right? In the office, in a cafe, or maybe even at the park. But maybe right now the best place is at home because it's winter. And learning English in the park in winter isn't that great, is it? Okay, so let's move on to Yuri Dudь. This is going to be an interview between Iván Dorn and Yuri Dudь. Okay, right, okay. So when I watched this clip for the first time, I recognized Yuri Dudь, but I didn't realize that that was actually his name. It's such a stupid name. That's like me calling myself Chad Chuvak. Like, what the hell? Okay, maybe for you guys it's like a normal thing. Like, здравствуйте, меня зовут Чад Чувак. Я ведущий на канале онлайн-школе английского языка EnglishDom. Okay. Anyway, after watching this clip, it's clear that Yuri cannot speak English very well at all. The second guy, Iván Dorn, speaks fluently and even has a really strong American accent, but it's clear that he's still Russian, right? To you guys, he might sound fluent, but I can see he still does make some mistakes. So let's have a look.
Готов, да?
Yes.
Working in football, there is such a phrase when Russian footballers tell, if I get invitation from Barcelona on Manchester United, I'm ready to go there without train, without airplane. I'm ready to go there by foot. Is there any artist in the world you are ready to go by foot to collaborate with him?
No, come on, Yuri. This is like A2 grammar. Artists is plural. So what do we need? Yes, are. Are there any artists in the world? Not, is there any artists in the world? Okay.
Yeah, probably it's Pharrell Williams, who's living in the West Coast, right after the Atlantic Ocean, but I'm ready to solve all the problems to get there and to like at least shake his hand.
Everybody knows that you are a great fan of Pharrell Williams. I never heard your first impression. When? How old were you?
The first impression
When
I heard,
yes.
it was in the subway. There was an advertising, like broadcast, no advertising, yeah, on the TV. Was playing his song with the Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it.
Okay, so can you hear how he uses the definite article here? We're talking about Ivan. So, the Snoop Dogg. This is not actually correct because Snoop Dogg is his name. So we don't need the definite article when we're using somebody's name, right? It's just was playing his song with Snoop Dogg. Yeah, with Snoop Dogg, not the Snoop Dogg, okay?
Like it's hot. And I like open to myself like a new artist, new musical inspiration. Nowadays less, just because there are a lot of another musical inspirations I have now. Q-Tip, for example.
Who is it?
Oh, interesting. Can you hear how he says, who is it? Now, we don't use it here because we're talking about a person. Now, a person is animate, yeah? We move around. So we must use either he or she in the singular. For instance, who is he? You can also say, who is that? Okay? Remember that.
Is a founder of a new hip-hop level in 90s.
This is so weird. Listening to Ivan's accent is very strange because to you, like I said, he sounds American, but to me, it's very confusing. It's like, wait, is he American? Is he not? And he basically sounds like a really drunk American guy because he's slurring his words like Americans usually do. Yeah, it's sometimes tough to understand him, to be honest. Okay.
It's founder of a group called Tribe Called Quest.
Oh.
Have you heard them? No.
Oh, no. I love this. So it's quite remarkable because Yuri Dudь hasn't ever really studied English, but he still uses this strong British vowel, right? Oh. Like, no, I haven't heard of him. Brilliant, great. I love it when people use these vowels. Okay.
Pretty revolutionary group because they were mixing jazz samples and funky drum stuff. So together it was sound really good. It still sounds good.
Can you explain me why hip-hop is the main music in the world right now?
Okay, right. That's problematic. So we need to show direction here. He said, can you explain me? It's incorrect. We need to show direction by using the word to, okay? So the correct way of saying this would be, can you explain to me why, okay? Can you explain me literally means something like можешь объяснить кто я? So it's something completely different. It's not just incorrect. So remember this.
I wouldn't say that it's the main music. I think that EDM, same level of fame.
It's like David Guetta, like Paul Van Dyk and all others.
Trendsetter shit, how we call it.
Did you see that? So look at Yuri's face. He clearly doesn't understand what Ivan has just said. He goes like, what? But I don't understand what Ivan said. You guys are probably thinking, oh, он говорит с таким классным американским акцентом, but I don't understand what he's saying. Okay. All right, let's continue.
I think it's pretty understandable, not that complicated, not for sophisticated people, because the majority of audiences, I think they don't want to waste their time to find something pretty and sophisticated music.
Yeah, I know what the problem is. So, Ivan clearly has a very good English accent. So, to natives, he sounds quite native. But because he doesn't know all of the words and expressions that a native person would sound, he sounds like a bit of a weird person, you know? So usually it's better to have a bit of a Russian accent because then at least I know you're Russian and I can allow your mistakes. But his mistakes just sound strange because it's like a native person making those mistakes. Anyway, okay, so it's pretty clear to me that Yuri has a level of English no higher than A2 here. His accent is very stereotypical and he makes a lot of basic grammatical errors. He is making an effort though, and it's really nice to see Russian speakers trying to speak English, even if they haven't studied a lot. So, you know, I give him a lot of credit, to be honest. Chad chuvak. So do you agree with me? I mean, what do you think about his level of English? Let me know in the comments. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Of course, I don't like putting people down for trying to use their English, but I hope if these people watch our video, they can use it to improve. So anyway, how does your English stack up to these celebrities? Is your level better than theirs or less than theirs? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you are looking for a way to improve your English, make sure that you sign up for your first free online English lesson with a teacher from EnglishDom. You need to do this because when you get famous, you don't want me to be sat here in my kitchen reviewing your mistakes in English. So anyway, see you in the next video, guys.